Welcome everyone. So I'd like to inform you that in demo session, you all will be on mute, but in upcoming classes, you will be able to interact with the mentor freely. Okay. So today, whatsoever you have to communicate with us and you want to ask from us, you have to type it in the chat box and we'll be going to answer your each and every query. Hope I'm clear to everyone. Ananya, please turn on your camera.
Ananya's camera is not working.
All right. So students, type it in the chat box from which school and city you all are joining us.
Hello, Sandeep. How are you? Sandeep, turn on your camera. We want to see you. Okay, Ananya is joining from Our Lady of Grace High School. Our Lady of Grace. Okay, okay. And what about others? Sandeep, kindly rename yourself. Abir Gautam. Okay, so Johan is joining from LCB in Dakar, Senegal.
Welcome, Abir. So Johan is from LCB, the Car Senegal School. Nice, good to know that. All right, so I would like to tell you the flow of the session. So as I already mentioned, Abir must have joined late. So you all will be on mute in demo class, but in upcoming sessions, you will be able to interact with the mentor freely, okay? So today we'll be going to communicate via chat box. And now you'll be going to meet your mentor. Then I'll be going to show you a short informative PPT along with the dashboard tool where you will get to know that how you can have access of your material, okay? So I think we can move ahead with the chat links, Megha Ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. I hope the chat links is visible to everyone. Show me thumbs up. Great. Okay. So kids, as you can see the chat links, the first link is all about syllabus links. So if you know more about the syllabus, just click on this particular link and just get to know more about your syllabus. Payment can be made for this. Just click on this particular link and if you're not enrolling for this batch, particular link. So in case you want to share your feedback, just click on this particular link for the feedback form and you just open to feedback us. For all extra batch details, you just click on this particular link for the batch details. In case of further queries, you can email us at support@olympiadsuccess.com or drop us a WhatsApp on these two particular numbers. So it's all about the chat links. I hope I'm clear to everyone. If you have any doubt regarding chat links, just drop a message. Drop a chat. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, Megha Ma'am. So I would like to introduce your mentor now. She's a wonderful mentor. She's having conceptual clarity and she's into teaching profession since so long. And she loves to teach kids like you. So I'll not take much time. I want your mentor to introduce herself. All over to you, Aleena Ma'am.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am. Hello all. Can you hear me clearly? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Yeah, I can see a lot of students in the class. So as you all know, my name is Aleena. I am your science mentor. Okay. Yes. So here for a few minutes, I will introduce myself to you. Okay. So my educational qualifications is MSc B.Ed and I have qualified set as well. And then I have 7 years of teaching experience, and my previous companies were Byju's and some competitive exam coaching institute. So I have been interacting with young minds like you for a while. So I love teaching. Okay, so this is all about me. Fine. Yeah. So here we are giving Olympiad classes. Okay, it's a competitive exam. It's comparatively a tough competitive exam, Olympiad exam, right? So I think you are all preparing for Olympiad exams. So here we are giving, the coaching for Olympiad exam based on the conception to clear your conceptual knowledge. And in the exam point of view, we are providing you the test to prepare you for the exams. So in school, you are expecting the school syllabus exams, right? But in here, we are preparing you for the competitive exam, right? Yes. So that's it. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. So let me share my screen with you all. Just a moment and we are good to go. Hope my screen is visible to everyone. Just a moment. So I welcome everyone at the platform of Olympiad Success. So as you know, we are at the platform of online preparation examinations. So we do offer a core School Plus program, which includes mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, and different subjects. So we do provide one-on-one individual preparation classes for different boards for different grades, and preparation classes for international Olympiads also. So you can meet our rank holders on the screen. They are kids like you only. So you can also become a rank holder. For this, what you have to do, you have to just spare 2 hours extra every day from your regular studies, because Olympiad examinations are a little tougher than the regular examinations. So you'll be going to get a group session with around 20 students delivered through Zoom platform by a seasoned tutor. Session will be 3 days per week. Days will be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Timings will be 6:30 p.m. till 7:45 p.m. with 5 minutes of break. The session includes mix of theory, practice question, and doubt session. So you'll be going to get your reading material that I'm going to show you on your dashboard. So these all are the relevant links. No need to worry. Mega Ma'am has already been pasted in the chat box and will again be pasted in the chat box. So fees for this course is 12,044 rupees. It will be 54 session course. Payment can be made by clicking on this particular link. So what all you need for these classes? Just a laptop or desktop with good internet connection, a good camera for better picture clarity, good headphones for better audio clarity. So we are going to start our regular classes from next Tuesday, that is 16th of July. So you can see there's so many schools are associated with us and kids who are participating in Olympiad examinations. So in 2023-24, Olympiad Success has students from more than 5,000 schools across India and Africa. So let me take you through our dashboard. Hope my screen is visible to everybody once again. So you have to just enter this URL, olympiadsuccess.com. You will get this page on your screen, wherein make sure that you enter your correct user details to log in. So after login, you'll get personal details on your screen, wherein you need to check each and every detail carefully. In case you find any error, you can rectify it and you can click on update button also. So after this, you have to click on live classes. You have to select your subject, for which specific subject you want to see the material, and topic. Like we are in science demo, so I'm going to show you for science. You can see the schedule, holiday calendar, reading to question papers, and answer key. So everything is proper systematic for you. So you can see the schedule is carrying a lot of topics in a proper bifurcated manner, including the test discussion. So you can see after the completion of every chapter, we have a test discussion session for kids, that in case they are facing some difficulty in specific topic, they can just clear it with their mentor. And last, we do have super classes also. So that is called doubt sessions. So here is a holiday calendar that you can plan your days accordingly. Here is a reading material. So you can see reading material is in detail. To just give you a depth knowledge. In this way, there are different 3 sets. Okay, so here is the question paper and answer keys. Question paper is for your practice. I will recommend you to just download the paper, take out the printout and solve it, and then check your answer keys because we have given answer keys also for your reference. So you can check your answers that you can get to know that whether you have done correct or wrong. Okay. So here are the worksheets. So again, you have to select your subject. So you'll get your worksheet over here. So this will give you reference that you can do more practice. So here are the instructions. Make sure that you read carefully and then click on this icon and then select on start worksheet. So once you have done with question 1, so you can see question is a proper on a higher grade level, right? What is the action of NaHSO4 solution on litmus? So once you're done with question 1, you have to move on question 2. For that, you have to click on next button. In this way, make sure that you attempt each and every question. And in case you have doubt in any of the question, you can click, let's say I have doubt in second question. So I'm going to select it, select and mark for review. And yes, I have done with my third question. In case you are facing in any difficulty, let's say in fourth also, you can select it for mark and review. So once you have done with all your questions, you have to submit the worksheet. Before submission, you have to just check your answer where you have marked for review. So let's say I'm clear with my answer and I want to submit my worksheet. So for that, you have to just click on next button and finish. Yes, I reviewed all the question and you can see the performance also, that how you have performed in the worksheet. For that, you have to just click on performance button, select your subject, and you will get. So you can see I have attempted 3 questions. Wherein answers are wrong. So make sure that you attempt carefully. Okay. So this is all about dashboard. If anybody is having any doubt related to the dashboard or codes, please type it in the chat box. We'll be going to answer your queries. All right. So Abir is having, Ma'am, what is a super class? So super class are basically doubt sessions wherein your course is completed, right? So you've prepared each and every topic. So now whatsoever doubts you are having, you can ask your mentor and there'll be a more related content also wherein you'll get an extra knowledge for the same. Okay, clear? Anybody else? Or we are clear? We are good to go to demo. Show me thumbs up if you are ready for the demo. All right, so quickly type it in the chat box. What are your class days and timings? Then I'll hand over to your mentor. Let me see whether you have seen PPT carefully or not. Hurry up, type it in the chat box. Can you, okay, so what are your class days and class timings for this course? I want to see whether you have seen PPT carefully or not. Yes, Karfish. Yes, Johan. Type it in the chat box. What are your class days and class timings? Okay, so regular classes are going to start from 16th of July. Absolutely correct, Ananya. Yes, yes, Jonathan, this is a demo which you have joined. So tell me your class days and timings. Yes, there will be 54 sessions. Absolutely correct. So I can see you all have not seen the PPT carefully. You're not aware of your class days. So days will be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and timings will be 6:30 p.m. Okay. Hope I'm clear to everyone. All right. So I think we can move ahead for the demo. All over to you, Aleena Ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Pooja ma'am. Yeah. So hi students, let me check the name. Ananya, hi Ananya, Johan, Abir, um, Kavish, Janardhan. I hope you can hear me clearly, right? Some of your cameras were turned off. I can only see Johan, Abir, and Kavish, and rest Janardhan and Ananya. I think one of those cameras are not working, right? Ananya, I hope your camera is not working. Yeah. So the class days are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Timing from 6:30 p.m. till 7:45 p.m. Okay, clear. Now we are going to start a demo. Here we can take a topic like I have chosen the topic nutrition in plants. Okay, so tell me whether science is interesting for you. Are you interested to learn science? Tell me yes or no in the chat box. Yes, Abir is very excited. And what about others? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I can see a lot of S for science. Very good. So here we are going to take the topic on nutrition in plants. Okay, nutrition in plants. So before that, tell me, who can tell me what is nutrition? Any idea what is nutrition? What is nutrition? Nutrition. When you hear about nutrition, what comes in your mind? Say here, it's this is a brainstorming time. So put down your answers in the chat box. It's energy. Very good. It's energy. That's a good point. Nutrition is energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Any other? Any other idea? It's a chemical substance that nourishes our body. Good idea. Then nutrition. And can you tell me what is the difference between this nutrition and nutrient? A fuel for body. Good. Any difference between nutrition and nutrient? Are they same or different? Nutrition and nutrient. Are they same or different? What do you think? Same or different? They are different. Good, good. They are different. How they are different? Yes. Okay, let's see. So we are going to study about this today. So nutrition, as I said, is correct. It is generally we say it is a process of taking food into our body. Why we are taking food? Tell me why we are eating food. Eat food in regular intervals of time every day, right? Why we are eating food? Why should we eat food? To get energy. Very good. To get energy. Very good. So it is a process of taking food. Nutrition, it is a process of taking food to acquire energy to our body. If we get energy only, we can do our daily work, daily activities, right? What all activities we are doing? See, we need energy to do. That's why we are eating food, and process of taking food is known as nutrition. Yes, very good. Now, so as I said, nutrition, here it is given the point. Nutrition is the process of obtaining food or the process of taking food into our body. So, there are two type of nutrition. What is that? Autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So, what is this autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition? So, we can study what is autotrophic and heterotrophic. So, let us first study about autotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. So, anybody, any guesses what is autotrophic nutrition? Autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. Any guess? Any? Kavish, Johan, Abir, Ananya, Jonathan, Akshani, good evening. Welcome to the class. So we have just started the demo class. Okay. It is a natural process. It is from the sun. Okay, sun helps for self nutrition, nutrition from plant that makes its own food. Very good, very good. So I got lot of and it's a natural process. Okay, it requires sun energy, right, Jonathan? Yeah. So you know what is autotrophic nutrition? the nutrition in which the organism who synthesize their own food. You know that certain organism can prepare their own food. Can you tell me some example of organism which prepare their own food? Who can prepare their own food? They are said to be autotrophs. Who can prepare their own food? Plants. Very good. You know, the green plants can prepare their own food. Such nutrition happening in their body is known as autotrophic nutrition. They are known as autotroph because they prepare their own food. Who are they? Plants. Very good. Now, autotrophic nutrition are of two types. It can be phototropic or it can be chemoautotropic. Okay. What do you mean by phototropic? Phototropic means, you know, the green plants prepare their own food. With the help of how can you prepare their own food? They receive the energy from the sun. Using the sunlight, they prepare their own food. And not only using sunlight, they need carbon dioxide and water. So this much requirement is there for green plants to prepare their own food. What all they require? They need the energy from the sun majorly, and also they need carbon dioxide. CO2 is carbon dioxide, H2O is water. So all green plants. Okay, so this is known as phototropic because they require the light energy. That's why it is photo. Photo means light. They require the light energy. And what is chemoautotropic? See, this is not from light energy. Okay. Green plants require light energy to prepare their own food. That is phototropic. And chemoautotropic means the energy they require is from the chemicals. That's why it is chemo. Chemo means chemicals. So which chemical? The chemical which is produced from the oxidation of inorganic substance. Okay. So from that they acquire energy to prepare their own food. Such nutrition is known as chemoautotropic. Example, such nutrition happens in sulfur bacteria because in sulfur bacteria, this bacteria can oxidize sulfur to sulfate and also nitrosomes. Okay, that can oxidize ammonium to nitrate. So these are certain chemicals. Okay, so they utilize this energy, chemical energy, energy from the chemical to prepare their own food. So they are known as chemoautotroph. Oxidation. What is oxidation of inorganic substance? You know, inorganic substance. So there are two types of substance, organic and inorganic. So organic means it is the substance which contain carbon compound. Carbon. Have you heard about carbon? Carbon. Okay, carbon is majorly present in the dead and decaying plant and animal contain carbon. So these are natural. So these are organic. We call it as organic. Organic substance contain carbon as the element, and inorganic contain element rather than carbon, like sulfur, nitrogen. So these are the element other than carbon, which is said to be inorganic. Okay, Abir? Yes, these are inorganic. Okay. Now, this inorganic substance undergo oxidation. Oh, who can tell me what is oxidation? Oxidation. Any idea? Oxidation. That that word itself suggests oxidation is addition of something. That addition of something is given in that word oxidation. Can you guess that? Addition of what is known as oxidation? Oxygen. Very good. So addition of oxygen is oxidation. Okay. So this inorganic substance undergo would addition of oxygen to inorganic substance is said to be oxidation of inorganic substance. Okay. So understood, Abir, what is oxidation of inorganic substance? You understood what is inorganic and what is oxidation, right? And what is the next doubt? Is diamond organic? What do you think? Is diamond organic or not? Okay. What do you think, my dear students? Others, you can also participate. Diamond, organic or not? Actually, see what is organic compound? Organic compound are produced from this organism, that is the dead and decaying plant and animal organism, that is said to be organic. See, even though diamond contains carbon, it is not organic, it is inorganic only. It consists of carbon, that is right, but it is the allotrope of carbon. It is a different form of carbon. This diamond, graphite, these are different forms of carbon. So it is inorganic only. Why? Because see, diamond, on the other hand, it is formed in earth through chemical reaction. Actually, it is formed by through the chemical reaction with no organisms involved. That's why it is inorganic. There is no organisms involved in the production of diamond. So it is said to be inorganic, not organic. Okay. Even though it contains carbon, because it are the allotropic forms of carbon. Diamond and graphite are the allotropes of carbon. Okay. Yes. Allotropes means the different forms of carbon. Now we are going to study. Okay, and so there are two type of autotropic mode of nutrition. What are they? Phototropic and chemoautotropic. Okay, clear? Now let us study what is photosynthesis. So this is very familiar thing to you, right? So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is, we know that green plants prepare their own food, and that process got a name which is known as photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis is the synthesis of food. So what all raw material or what all things actually this plant needs to prepare food? Tell me, they need sunlight. So if they use sunlight, it is known as phototropic. Okay. They use sunlight, they use carbon dioxide, they use water and chlorophyll. Okay, so synthesis of food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. So these are the raw materials, the material required for the photosynthesis. Sunlight, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. Yes, that is known as photosynthesis. Okay. Now, so this is a pictorial representation of the raw materials which is required for photosynthesis and what all, product are formed after photosynthesis. You can see the formula of the chemical formula or chemical equation for photosynthesis is green plant use carbon dioxide plus water and they produce. Can you tell me what they produce? Put it in the comment box. What they produce. What are the product of photosynthesis? Tell me what are the product of photosynthesis? C6H12O6. C6H12O6 is known as glucose, right? Glucose, right? Glucose. And then oxygen. So oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. Oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. Say green plants can, release oxygen to the environment, right? So oxygen, you know that it's very essential for all the organism, right? We are breathing in oxygen. We require a lot of oxygen, right? Yes. So the raw materials of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide, water, and they can produce the food. That is C6H12 O6 plus O2 oxygen is released. So you can see the pictorial representation. See, green plant is utilizing the sunlight, okay, and they are using carbon dioxide. They are absorbing water from the soil, and they are producing oxygen, right? Yes, they are releasing out oxygen. Now, let us go to the next slide. See here, it is very clearly written the chemical equation for photosynthesis. So 6CO2 plus 12H2O in the presence of light and plant enzyme. We are getting the product that is the glucose, 6O2 oxygen molecule and water molecule. So this is a CO2, H2O, light and chlorophyll. These are the raw materials for photosynthesis and glucose, oxygen and water are the product of photosynthesis. Hope it is clear to you, right? Yes. Now, let us understand more about the cells. So what do you mean by cell? Who can tell me what is cell? What is cell? Abhi, you can, if you have any doubt, you can put it in the chat box. What is cell actually? Any idea? Cell is single organism, is that so? A single organism contain only one cell, Janathan. Single organism, unicellular organism. You mean unicellular, single cell organism, right? The living organs in our body. Actually, it is the smallest or this a tiny unit of a living organism. Like we said that a matter is made up of atom. Have you heard about of atom? Atom. Likewise, cell is also the tiny unit of a living organism. It is known as cell. Okay, why is it 602? And okay, Abir has got a doubt. Why is it 602? Why? How come that number came? Right, Abir? Yeah. So these are all uh, I will simply explain it to you. Like all chemical reactions are conserved. Okay, that means how many atoms or how many number of elements are there in the reactant, that should be equal to the number of element in the product. That means if there are, you can see here, carbon. If there are 6 carbon in the reactant, there should be 6 carbon in the product. It should be balanced. Here you can say C stands for carbon, O stands for oxygen, H stands for hydrogen. So there are only 3 atoms here, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. So their number should be balanced in a chemical reaction. So in order to balance that, we are giving particular number in order to balance the chemical reaction. Okay, that's where then the number came there. Understood, Abir? Yes. Okay, so we are talking about cell. Cell is the fundamental unit or the smallest unit of a living organism. Okay, we can see cell under a microscope only. Okay, because it is very tiny, we can only observe them using a microscope. So there are different organism. The organism are classified based on the number of cell it contains. Some organism contain only one cell, so they are known as unicellular. Some organism contain more than one cell, they are known as multicellular organism. Okay, so we can classify organism based on the number of cell. So where is actually cell seen? They are enclosed in a boundary. They are enclosed in a boundary. That boundary is known as cell membrane. Here you can see the pictorial representation of a cell. This is a cell. Okay, cell contain a boundary which is known as cell membrane. Okay, they are enclosed by a thin outer membrane called cell membrane. Most of the cell contain nucleus. You can see nucleus inside the cell. There is a centrally located spherical structure which is nucleus, which is present inside the cell. And you can see some jelly-like, liquid-like thing which is present inside the cell, which is known as cytoplasm. So a cell contains so many things. Inside the cell, there are so many things. Okay. So basically, cell is the fundamental or the tiny unit. So it is protected by a cell membrane. Inside the cell, we can see cytoplasm and nucleus. Nucleus is centrally located spherical thing, and cytoplasm is a liquid or jelly-like thing present inside the cell. Clear? Understood what is a cell? The fundamental idea about cell? Yes. Okay. Now, here you can see the section of a leaf. So leaf also got so many things. Okay, it is also contain different parts. You can see a pictorial representation of a section of leaf. Just understand the different things. That's it. Go through it. Okay, have a look at the section of a leaf. That's it. It contains different parts. So you can have a look at the section of leaf. Okay. Now let us move to the next slide. Okay. Um, Johan, you can just go through it, the different parts of a leaf. Okay. So there is a waxy cuticle at the upper part, and there is an upper epidermis, that is skin part, the upper part, and it contains chloroplast. Chloroplast means the thing which gives us the green color. So those pigment which give us a green color to the plant contained in that chloroplast. So that thick area is known as palisade layer vein. Okay, there is a spongy layer just below there. Okay, in the lower part there is a lower skin which is known as lower epidermis. So there are air spaces, there are vacant spaces there, like which is known as air space, and there are stoma and guard cells. So stoma and guard cell have got very specific function. I think we are going to study about that. What is stoma and what is guard cell? What is the function of this thing? So each part have got some specific function. Yeah. So let us see what is stoma, stomata. Okay. So what is stomata actually? Stomata means what? We know that leaves contain several pore-like structure. Okay, on its lower surface, which is known as stomata. Why there is small pore structure? What is the function of the stomata? So through this structure or through this tiny pores, the gases can comes in and leaves. Okay, we know that they need carbon dioxide to perform photosynthesis. So how carbon dioxide enter to the body of the leaf through this tiny pores called stomata. Okay, so they require carbon. So this gaseous exchange happens via stomata. Okay, so yes, stomata. So the gases enter through the leaves through this tiny pores called as stomata. So we know that stomata open and closes. Okay. So who control this opening and closing of stomata? Guard cell. Okay, you can see guard cell here. So guard cells are there to control the stomatal opening. Stomata can open and close with the support of guard cell. So guard cell control the opening and closing of stomata. Understood? Okay. Yes. So, what all things we have learned till now? We learned about autotrophic nutrition, different type of autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis, chemical equation for photosynthesis, water cell, what is stomata, right? Now, let us do an activity. Okay, to test a leaf or for starch. So, what is that activity? Sorry, when a leaf or a plant produce starch, tell me when a leaf or a leaf produce starch, at what time? Yes, starch means what? Yeah, during photosynthesis, after if photosynthesis is happening, starch is produced or glucose is produced in the plant body, right? So we want to test whether it is produced or not. Okay, so by testing it, we can find out whether photosynthesis happened on plant body or not. So how, what all things we need for to conduct this experiment? We need a plant leaf. Okay, then what we want to do? We want to boil this plant leaf in a water for 30 seconds. Why we are boiling the plant leaf in water? We want to put the leaf in the boiling water for 30 seconds. Why we are doing that? To stop all the reactions in that plant. Okay, we stop whatever reaction is happening. We want to stop it ultimately. So we are going to dip this plant leaf in boiling water for 30 seconds. And what is the next step? Now we are going to take this leaf and put it in ethanol. It's a chemical ethanol, boiling ethanol for few minutes. Why we are doing that? To remove the color of the leaf. So first step we put it in boiling water. Second step we put it in boiling ethanol. Why we are conducting second step? To remove the color of the plant. Now we are taking that leaf and going to wash it very we are going to wash it and put it or spread it in a white tile. Okay, so we put that leaf in the white tile after washing clearly. Now I am going to add some iodine solution. Okay, drop by drop. So the iodine reacts and produce a blue black color if there is starch. So if you observe a blue black color after dropping this iodine, then we can confirm that that leaf contains starch. Understood? Yes. So, what is the first step? Take the leaf, put it in boiling water for 30 seconds to stop all the reaction. Now, take the leaf and put it in boiling ethanol to remove its color. Now, take the leaf and clean, wash it with water and spread it in a white tile. Add iodine. When we add iodine, if its color changes into blue black, that means it contains starch. Okay, done. Now, what do you mean by variegated leaf? Can anybody tell me variegated leaf? Iodine solution is I2 solution. It's a chemical solution used to test the presence of starch, Johan. I2 solution. Do the somata close when we are. It will stop the chemical reaction. Yes, Ananya. Then to test, okay, what is variegated leaf? Tell me what is variegated leaf. Any idea what is variegated leaf? Yes, Abhi, that is not completely green, right? There are some other white parts or other parts as well, other colors as well in variegated leaf. It is colorful, yes. So variegated leaf have green parts. It contain green plus other parts, white part. Well, only green part contain chlorophyll. Other colored parts doesn't contain chlorophyll. Only the part that were green become. See, when we drop this iodine solution, only the part which contain this chlorophyll or only the plant which contain this green color can give us the blue black color. Not the other parts will give us the blue black color. So we know that photosynthesis is happening only in the presence of chlorophyll. If chlorophyll is present, that part is green in color, right? So it will iodine, when we pour iodine, only blue black color is shown on the green part or on the parts where there is chlorophyll. Yes, Abhi. Xanthophyll, carotenoids, anthocyan. These are the other pigment other than chlorophyll, right? Which gives colors to the leaf. Correct. So you can look at the variegated leaf after the iodine test. Okay. Some, the other areas which is showing the uh, blue black color. It's So what does this activity shows us to test a leaf for starch? So for what we want to do, a plant can be de-starched by leaving it for dark for few hours. That is right. When we put the leaf in dark for few hours, photosynthesis will happen because we know that sunlight is required for photosynthesis. So part of its leaves are covered with dark paper. Some part of the leaf, you can check here, the leaf is taken and some part is covered with dark paper and the plant is left for light in few hours. Then we put the leaf in light for few hours. So what we are going to do, we are going to test the iodine test. We are going to conduct the iodine test. See, we know that only the uncovered parts will show the blue black color, not the covered part. Why? Because in the covered part no photosynthesis happen. Why? Because light doesn't enter to that part. If light enters only, photosynthesis happen, then only we'll get a positive result for iodine test. Clear? Yeah. Now it's question answer round. So you want to give me the answer via the chat box. Everybody should participate. The component that are necessary for our body called the component which is necessary for our body called vitamin, pulses, nutrients, minerals. Everybody should participate. Very good. All together we call it as nutrients. Very good. Because vitamins, nutrients are of different type. It include vitamins, mineral, carbohydrate, fat. So these are all nutrients, right? Yes. Next question. Which of the following is a nutrient? Please put it in your comment box. Everybody please participate. Yes, very good. All of them. Vitamin, fat, protein, carbohydrate. Everything is nutrient. Next question. The food making process in plant is called. The food making process in plant is called. Good. Photosynthesis. Very good, very good. Next question. The tiny pores present on the surface of the leaf through which gaseous exchange occurs are called. Could you- Yes, very good. Stomata. Next question. What is the ultimate source of energy for all living organism? Ultimate source of energy. Ultimate source of energy. Solar energy. Very good. Very good. Solar energy. Option B. Next question. Green pigment present in leaves in the cell are green pigment. Green pigment. Green pigment. What is the green pigment called? Put down your answers. Please put your answers. Everybody, please participate. Which is the green pigment? Green pigment. Chlorophyll. Very good. Next question. Which of the following statement is are correct? All green plants can prepare their own food. Most animals are autotrophs. Carbon dioxide is not required for photosynthesis. Oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. Which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? First option is correct. All green plants can prepare their own food. Yes. Second option, most animals are autotroph. No, they don't prepare their own food. They are heterotrophs. Carbon dioxide is not required. They are required. This is one of the raw material for photosynthesis. Oxygen is liberated. Yes. So 1 and 4 is correct. So option A is the correct answer. Next question. Raw materials for photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, hydrogen, water, nitrogen, and sulfur SO4. See, please listen. It is hydrogen, CO2, H2. There is no hydrogen required for photosynthesis. Only H2O. Water is required only. So the correct answer is not B. Not B. You don't want to type B because B contain H2. Where is H2? Why is H2 required for photosynthesis? No need. Only carbon dioxide. See, the correct option is option A, carbon dioxide only. B is wrong because it contain H2. That's why. Because it doesn't need H2. So A is the correct option. Understood? A is the correct option. Next question. The product of photosynthesis are carbohydrate and oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbohydrate and oxygen, nitrogen, carbohydrate and oxygen, carbohydrate, oxygen and water vapor. Some of the water is also liberated. So option D can be correct. Okay. Carbohydrate, oxygen and water vapor, you can say. Now, the cell is enclosed by a thick thin outer lining is called. Cell is enclosed in a thin outer lining is called. Yes, very good. Cell membrane. Cell membrane. Very good. Okay, students, listen here. So, what all things we have learned today? We majorly learned about autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis, cell, different parts of cell, stomata, the test to find out whether the presence of starch, right? And we have done some questions as well. So, tell me if you have any doubt. Clear? Clear. Okay, that's great. Okay, so fine. I think we can wind up the session then if you have no doubt. Okay? Yes. Okay, bye. See you in the next class. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.